Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left back or as a wing back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Played over towards the opposite flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Thuram. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Szoboszlai. And here's Mbappe. Di Marco is onto this. And the shot! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Mbappe!
Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Ethiopia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham. Arsenal are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people...
Ah, he's given it away. He's got away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Szoboszlai. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Goes for a shot! Has another go! And it's hoisted clear. Van de Ven. And it's Di Marco. He's had it nicked away. And that's a throw. Thuram! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bellingham. Saliba does really well there. He is strong. Casemiro. João Neves. Konate. That's a little off target. Mbappe. Van de Ven clears without hesitation. In with the challenge.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He has found the way through. Cross needs to be... Bullish header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Spread out to the left. Oh, super ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Little crossing. He's rising! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
There will be 1 minute at
Now
a
it's
time.
Thuram, and it's Hakimi. Thuram picks it up out wide. Casemiro. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Arsenal looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Szoboszlai looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's Bellingham. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. And Konate. Hakimi. Hakimi. Konate. And here's Szoboszlai. He won't be happy with that one. Eze running with the ball. Eze. Oh, this is a terrific run. Thuram being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Bellingham. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Eze. Eze, this is promising. Very nicely done. And the finish!
Eze really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 7, Turn. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 32.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, what has happened here?
Substitution.
And that has been cleared. And the counter is on. Tries to pass it through. Haaland. Pass is just off target. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van de Ven. And that has put paid to that. And it's Eze. And Girassi.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Decent chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Soboslai with the short one. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep.
That was lovely, that.
Cross comes in. And a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Soboslai.
Hakimi.
Coming on the field is number
That pass isn't the
41,
best.
Rice.
Driving on and making good progress. That looks a cracking ball. And he is dashing away. Shoots! And here's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And a chance! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Ethiopia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Girassi. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. He has a look up.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no joy this time. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk. And the number on the board is 3. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that is... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make... Mbappe!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
DiMarco. Great vision. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Konate tries to clear. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And nicely intercepted. Szoboszlai. Belling. Oh, well measured. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, and the shot! Tonali. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Szoboszlai gets across to intercept that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Arsenal always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. DiMarco. And Hakimi. Mbappe! It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Szoboszlai plays it short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. DiMarco puts them all in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now he's off and running. Now it's Tura. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's in a great position here. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Eze. Looking for options for movement. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Valverde. Pressure coming in from all directions. It's a goal kick. Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Spread neatly. He is just caressing the ball. Hoisted in. He's had a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Hakimi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram is onto it in a flash. Van Dijk.
There will
And
be
it's
1
Bellingham.
minute added time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to pass it through. He has a look up. Konate. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Arsenal really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're off again.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Very nicely done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ball in towards the middle. Not pretty, but it gets chance for a shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Eze is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Van Dijk. That is good alertness. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Thuram. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Valverde. Impressive jump. Harmlessly behind. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking to play him in. Ethiopia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now it's Haaland. That has not gone well.
Coming on the field.
And it's Robertson. Oh, that's fabulous.
Number 20.
Aimed at the far side.
Number 10.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Number 26, Robertson. Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Ethiopia are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tonali. Looking tidy in possession here. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot!
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5.
Arsenal have opted to make another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he shoots! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ethiopia are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Girassi currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be...
And a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 4 coming up here. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! And that's a good finish. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Ethiopia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's superb. So no flag here. Oh, it's come loose. He is through here. Kukurea getting up there. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Nearly, but not quite.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
McAllister running at top gear. McAllister. Oh, sweet feet. And he lines up a cross. And the goalkeeper's got... Oh, shooting chance!
Ethiopia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Oh, good take. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Szoboszlai. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer going forward. That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's free, he has got space. Haaland ventures forward, tries to cross. And that is as much as we have time for. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Now it's Mbappe. This might spell danger. Deftly away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's got away. Oh, that was vital. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me of...
Thuram! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, good effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tonali. And it's Hakimi. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Di Marco. And he's intervened well there. And he's straight offside. Strong running down that left flank. Konate. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Soboslai. Where it came from. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's an excellent interception. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Di Marco. Bellingham. Terrific effort! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
He'll try from distance. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Szoboszlai tries to clear. In towards the... He's rising! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the finish! Hakimi. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He is through here. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. The referee has given a corner. Szoboszlai with the short one. DiMarco tries to cross.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Eze. Tries to pass it through. João Neves unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. DiMarco. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. For Szoboszlai. Spread out to the left. Now it's Bellingham. Now can he find... Shot a goal! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Arsenal clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Arsenal firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Substitution in progress.
So the action resumes. And it's Palmer. Tonali. Oh, that's delightful.
Arsenal always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Cucurella. And it's Tonali. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a key interception. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found a way through. Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That has been cut short. And it's Neves. Tonali. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Thuram being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Eze has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 7, Turn.
He won't be happy with that one.
Bellingham. Number 8, Soboslai.
Rice
On the field.
drops it out
Number
wide.
20, Tehogiasi. Number 6,
And the pass is
Lukaku.
intercepted.
Number 27.
Here's DiMarco.
Morgan Rogers.
That is lovely.
Number 41.
DiMarco
Rice.
getting forward.
Substitutions taking
Your
place.
approach does pay off here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
It's a good
32,
30, 35 yards out,
DiMarco.
this.
Coming on
I think
the
it looks as
field
if they're going to
is
try and whip this one in
number
with pace.
26, Robertson. Substitution.
Cucurella chooses to go crossfield. No, he's not getting past him there. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Claret, and the shot! And it's in! Back to within one! Interesting! It's truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that's nice. Ethiopia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front. Oh, big chance! Cucurella with the clearance. And it's Robertson. Very nicely done. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that's chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there. Arsenal suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Great vision. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get... Goes for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. There's the... And again! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Cucurella. Valverde. Shoots! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Real chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Foot in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Crosses it in here. That's a decent clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass, and he's being shifted off it. Lovely, now, and a chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.